Good day to the both of you. Do you still remember the last two lessons that you learned from me?
Yes, ma'am.
How about you, Mr. Burbes?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good to know. Well, this will be our third time discussing about the present simple negative. I refer to a movie or movies to describe the characters and to form the present simple negative sentences. Are you both ready to listen?
Of course, ma'am.
That's good to hear then. Okay, let's proceed. Do you remember this format in our first lesson? This is how we create a present simple negative sentence, and we will discuss about each part of the puzzle. So the first one is the subject. Can you please read the definition of the subject in the presentation, Mr. Burbes?
Ma'am, subject is the person or thing that is being discussed, described, or dealt with.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Burbes. The subject is the part of a sentence or clause that commonly indicates what it is about or who or what performs the action. The subject is typically a noun phrase, or a pronoun. The subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, they, who, and whoever. Words like here are my examples from the Spider-Man movies. Kindly take a screenshot or copy these subjects because you will use it in the activity. Are you both familiar with the Avenger Spider-Man?
Yes, ma'am. I am familiar of that. In fact, I am a fan.
That's good to know. I am also a fan. How about you, Mr. Burbes?
Me too, ma'am. I am also a fan of the Spider-Man movie.
Well, that's great. Let's hop in the lesson. The first one is when, then Avengers, Peter, and I, then Aunt May, and lastly MJ. Besides from the pronoun I, the other five examples are all proper noun and from the movies. The next target is the verb be. The verb be is used as an auxiliary verb and it can also be used as a main verb. The verb is irregular. It has 8 different forms: be, am, is, are, was, were, being, and been. The present simple and past simple tenses make more changes than those of other verbs. The second meaning, the verb be is an irregular verb because its past simple and past participle forms do not end in ed, either a main verb or an auxiliary verb. These three are the only verb bees that we are going to use in our present simple negative sentences because these are the only in the present simple form. It is the am, the is, and the are. Remember this one, okay? The am, the is, and the are. Okay, this is the essence of our lesson, the negative word not, the first meaning. Used as a function word to make negative a group of words or a word. The word not with a positive description will have a negative meaning. Second, use as a function word to stand for the negative of a preceding group of words. Then lastly, a logical operator that precedes a statement that is the inverse of an input statement. Like what I said to you last time, we can make a negative descriptive word into a positive one with the word not. Yes, not is a negative word, but using this word, it can make the sentence or the thought the opposite. Its main purpose is to show the opposite view. The rest of the sentence before is just the rest of the sentence, but now we can see that it can be an adjective or also a noun. Please read the definition of adjective, Mr. Bai.
Okay, ma'am. An adjective words that describes the qualities or states of being of nouns.
Thank you, Mr. Bai. Adjectives describe or modify, that is, they limit or restrict the meaning of nouns and pronouns. They may name qualities of all kinds like huge, red, angry, tremendous, unique, rare, etc. How about the noun? Please read the definition of noun, Mr. Burbes.
A noun is a word that refers to a thing, a person, an animal, a place, a quality, an idea, or an event.
That's right. Thank you, Mr. Burbes. Noun is usually a single word but not always. Cake, shoes, school bus, time, and a whole and a half are all nouns. I know you already know about the types of nouns, so we're not gonna discuss it today. And here are the examples of adjectives, and these examples are also came from my observation on the movie I watched. Calm, perfect, and invincible. They are adjectives. Calm means not showing or feeling nervousness, anger, or other strong emotions. Perfect means having all the required or desirable elements, qualities, or characteristics as good as it is possible to be. And invincible means too powerful to be defeated or overcome. The next one is the examples of nouns. Nouns. These three are example of noun. Singer, a person who sings especially professionally. Doctor, a qualified practitioner of medicine or a physician. And baker, a person who makes bread and cakes, especially as a trade. And yeah, here you go. Activity time. If you haven't noted the three adjectives and three nouns, I will say it again. Better listen, okay? The three adjectives are calm, perfect, invincible. Calm, perfect, invincible. And the three nouns are singer, doctor, and baker. Singer, doctor, and baker. I will give you a minute to combine the subject and the verb plus the negative word, not, and of course the last part of the sentence. Timer starts now. Okay, time's up. May I hear first your answers before we check it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Burbes first.
Here are my answers, ma'am. Number one, when is not come. Number two, Avengers are not perfect. Three, Peter is not invincible. Four, I am not a singer. Fifth, Aunt May is not a doctor. And finally, MJ is not a baker.
Thank you, Mr. Burbes. How about you, Mr. Bai? Can I hear your answers?
Yes, ma'am. I think my answer is same with him.
Oh, okay, let's see.
First, okay. First one, Gwen is not calm. Avengers are not perfect. Peter is not invincible. I'm not a singer. And May is not a doctor. MJ is not a baker.
Wow, you really have same answers. Let's see if you are both correct. Oh, number one, Gwen is not calm. Number two, Avengers are not perfect. Number three, Peter is not invincible. Number four, I am not a singer. Number five, Aunt May is not a doctor. And lastly, MJ is not a baker. That's impressive. You both got that all correct. Okay, because of that, you will both have a perfect score and an additional points in the examination. Congratulations!
Thank you, ma'am. That's a good thing in our grade.
Thank you so much, man.
I should be the one that taking the both of you because always you are both always listening and learning my lessons. And because you two are so happy, I think you can comply with this assignment. The instruction is remember or rewatch your favorite movie, list down the characters, the settings, and their qualities. Make your own 10 present simple negative sentences out of it. You can also see here the format of how you will make it. Pass it before our next meeting, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Um, yan. That's all with the lesson for today. I hope that you will continue to remember and use what you have learned in this discussion. Please open your cameras and let's take a picture for documentation. And 1, 2, 3, smile. And okay, that's all. Thank you.